Wanna speak English well even you were over 30 and just getting started? Then, you need to get the runs. No the rose runs. Don't go running to the bathroom. Let me break it down. R is for the rich dad, because having a rich dad to hire you a private English coach who follows you around 24/7 would definitely help. UN is for the unbelievable IQ, like the genius level. If you don't have 180 IQ, good luck. S, of course. S stands for the sexy girl or the boyfriend who speaks perfect English and whispers sweet idiom into your ear every day, and you will never get bored. Alright, I'm kidding. Now, for real, RUNS actually stands for R, utilization. UN, staying in your uncomfortable zone. And S, having a clear strategy. And today, I'm diving deep into the last one, strategy. You might be thinking, why should I need a strategy? I will just follow some English teachers or some native YouTubers problem solve. But here's the thing. Most native speakers never had to learn the English in the way you do. They were just born into it. It's just like asking a fish how to swim in water. It doesn't even know it's in the water. And what about people who speak like natives, just like language experts? Well, they are the Olympic athletes. Their training methods are made for the gold medal, not the survival in an English meeting without sweating buckets. Plus, let's be honest, if you are over 30 and working full-time, you don't probably have more than 2 hours a day to study English like a student. That's why you need your own strategy, a smart, efficient one that fits your current level, lifestyle, and goals. Let me share how to figure that out by learning Japanese. The language I reached and almost native level, it took me 14 years. I started from scratch at age 19, learning from the IUO. Thanks to the solid system, I could hold a basic conversation within a few months. The fastest progress happened in those early months. After studying for a year and a half in language school, I passed the highest level of the Japanese language proficiency test, N1. My reading and listening were strong, but my speaking, not so much. I could express 70 to 80% of I wanted to say, but I'd often got stuck middle sentence. Then I'd entered the Japanese university and joined regular classes with local students. But university professors weren't like the language school teachers. They spoke faster and used way more jargon. My 2 years of the Japanese study wasn't enough. I struggled a lot. I'd felt the sense of the crisis. If I couldn't improve my listening, I might not graduate. So I decided to do something drastic. I'd attended 30% more classes than my Japanese classmates, just to adapt to the speed. After 3 months, I could follow 90% of the classes, and 3 years later, I could understand almost everything I heard in the class and in daily life. But here's the twist. My speaking still hadn't improved much. Why? Because I spent many time in the reading and listening, not speaking. Then I faced a new challenge: academic presentations. I needed more formal and accurate Japanese. I forced myself to stop relying on the scripts. After my first big presentation, I decided no more memorizing. I had to improvise every time. That mindset helped me to think in Japanese and speak more naturally. By the time I gave my master's thesis presentation, I could express anything clearly. Some foreign students read the script during presentation. I didn't. That made a huge difference. But it wasn't over yet. At my first job in Japan, I realized that although my colleagues understood me, my speech didn't always sound natural, and I had a certain Chinese accent. In Japanese companies, especially when talking to clients, even a slight accent can make people doubt if you'd truly understand the nuances of their message. So I went all in. I eliminated Chinese from my internal thoughts and only spoke Japanese, even at home. I'd also studied shadowing news announcers to reduce my accent. This intense practice lasted 2 years. Eventually, my colleagues complimented my speaking, but even then, I wasn't satisfied. At my second job, the bar was even higher. I was expected to speak more, ask questions, and join the discussions. No more hiding. If I'd stayed quiet, I'd be left out. I had to learn to be concise and to the point. If I rambled, someone else would jump in and I'd lose my chance. I'd also had to lead a meeting with clients. That requires a different level of language, more polite, diplomatic, and precise. I watched how the senior management handled those situations, and I tried to imitate them. After 2 years, my colleagues said things like, "You speak Japanese better than me," or "I can't use those diplomatic or concise words like you." That's the moment I finally felt maybe I had reached a native-like level. And here's the key. Every breakthrough came after hitting a wall. Each word forced me to change my strategy. Now, let's talk about English, my second major foreign language journey. I started learning English after turning 30. In the first 2 years, my speaking improved quickly. Why? Because I took the daily lesson with the foreign tutors. I was speaking English every single day, but then I plateaued. Once I could handle the daily conversation, I got lazy. I stopped learning new words and phrases. I reused the same vocabulary over and over. So naturally, my improvement slowed down. That changed when I started learning new words and new phrases, and used them in my daily English lessons. I became more expressive, more confident. Now, I'm doing something new again. I'm speaking on the camera and making English videos like this one. It's another strategy, another put out of my comfort zone. Each level up comes with a different challenge and needed a different strategy. So, what about you? I don't know your exact level, so I can't hand you the perfect plan. But I can tell you this. Figure out what you want to improve right now. Want to ace the TOEIC test? Get the textbook and study the question type. Practice daily. Want better writing? Write an English diary every day and ask AI or the native speaker to check it. Want to speak English fluently? Book the online English lesson. Start today. 2,000 to 3,000 words are enough to the daily conversation. It's doable. You are not 18 anymore. Time is tight. That's why you need a strategy to make your learning more efficient. Focus on just one skill at a time. Don't rush. One by one, step by step. That's the real S in rush. Strategy. And if that doesn't work, maybe try the other S. And the sexy girlfriend or the boyfriend who is a native speaker. Sorry, just kidding. If you are over 30, you don't need to study like a student. You need to study like a strategist. Find your focus. Daily English, business English, travel English, presentation, discussion, or the facilitation. Pick one and practice every day, and then move to the next. That's it. Let's grow together. Let's improve together. Let's support each other on this journey to the better English. If this video helped you even a little, lightly smash the subscribe button. It gives me the energy to keep going. And drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Keep it up. You are doing awesome.